Are you worried about running out of money in retirement? Not having enough resources? Today we're going to talk about 3 steps you should take to protect yourself. Hi, I'm Sean with Families Creating Financial Freedom. A recent survey showed that only 36% of Americans feel like they are properly prepared to navigate retirement financially. That means 64% of Americans are afraid to go into retirement simply because they don't feel like they have an adequate plan. Well, there's 3 steps that you should take or examine before you move into retirement, and certainly the earlier you do it, the better. When we talk about streams of income in retirement, first of all, pensions are very soon to be a thing of the past. Even many state retirement systems are what they call defined contribution, not defined benefit. So you have to pay into it and to receive a match from the employer. That might be the state, that might be the federal government, to develop an income stream. But that's not a guaranteed income stream. A pension is a guaranteed income stream. Second, Social Security, again, is like a pension. It is something you pay into, your employer pays into, and then it provides a guaranteed income stream. Well, there needs to be a fix to Social Security. If not, by 2034, they're projecting a 22% reduction in the benefit paid out. So what I'm saying here is, A, you can't count on some sort of golden parachute, as they used to call it, for a pension, and you should not rely on the guarantees of Social Security alone to provide an income stream for you. If you haven't, you should go to socialsecurity.gov, create a login, and take a look at what your Social Security benefit right now is projected to be at full retirement. Many of you will probably be shocked that it's not more than what it's going to show you. And so how will you live? You've got to think about that. So what can you do to have a worry-free retirement? Or actually, let's say a worry-less retirement. As a financial advisor, I often use an analogy of a mountain climber in talking with my clients. It's not as simple as collecting all your money or climbing a mountain and then feeling like you've accomplished the task. If you're climbing a mountain, you have to also think about the journey back down the mountain. In retirement, that's navigating through your retirement years. If you've been through a recession or a steep decline in the market in retirement, then you know that if your account values are down, say, 25-30%, and you continue taking the same amount of income from them, it's hard for those accounts to recover and could result in you running out of money. That is something completely unacceptable in my mind, certainly something I don't want my clients to experience, because when you retire, you don't expect to be forced to go back to work because of money. So, there has to be a better way to protect you. First, be realistic about what you will need in retirement. Truthfully, to protect yourself, we use a 3 to 4% distribution from savings that are in investments to guarantee that those funds won't run out in retirement. Again, I just mentioned that if the market's down and you're taking a distribution, an income stream from those same investments, you're taking the account lower while the account's already down, which means it has to come back up much more to continue on without running out of money. So you have to be realistic about how much you need to save. 3 to 4% does not provide much if you need a large amount. So do the calculation. Where do you need to be when you pull the trigger to retire? It's going to be a higher number than what you have previously thought. Second thing to do is optimize your savings. It's not about just throwing every dollar you can save in an account, whether it's a high risk with stocks hoping for rapid growth or being afraid of any growth and keeping it under the mattress. It's generally a multifaceted approach, meaning several buckets, several accounts. One that is experiencing growth or going after growth, but also one that is very safe so that if that high account goes down, you can go over to the safer investments. That might be a blend of stocks and bonds, or truthfully, a blend of stocks and bonds and CDs. Things like that can offset and protect you when the markets are down. The other thing to factor is taxes. If everything you have is in an IRA and taxes go up in retirement, well, you will need more money simply because taxes are going to be taken off the top of that before you receive anything. So you want to utilize other vehicles like a Roth, where you put it in after tax, but you're never going to pay taxes on it again. Or a normal investment account that you're paying capital gains, which are generally more favorable than ordinary income tax. So again, there's multi-facets of a solution, and that's where a good advisor jumps in to help you make sure that these things are balanced for you. Third piece, and some people are going to maybe be a little concerned about me recommending this, but you might also consider utilizing an annuity in your retirement planning. Why? A well-structured annuity follows the old adage of zero's your hero. If you had a year where the market is down, say 25%, well, most annuities, especially a fixed annuity, the worst you would see is zero growth. That you wouldn't see a decline, which for some people that are very risk averse, that can mean a lot to them. And for those that don't mind risk, I promise you, when you have a huge down year, you tend to wish you had the advantage of zero being your hero. The other thing is some annuities will offer income streams that are at a higher rate of distribution than what a normal investment account could give you. So I mentioned that a 3 to 4% rate of return on an account in the market. Many income riders on annuity will guarantee maybe 7 or 8% as a distribution for life, acknowledging that the account itself may run out of money, but if you're simply focusing on an income stream, that's okay. Continue to give me 7%, 8%, maybe even as high as 10% of what the original account balance was when I started taking a distribution. The downside of that is the growth tends to be a lot lower. And so, again, it's a balance. It's having multiple solutions within your retirement planning and retirement saving. If you don't have a multifaceted plan or you haven't started planning at all, you need to find a good financial advisor and develop one. If you don't have one, feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me through my website, and I'll be happy to have a conversation with you and get things going. But I hope you recognize that sticking your head in the sand is not going to be a solution. Relying on Social Security or some magical golden parachute is likely going to be sufficient for you to get through retirement. I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, take care.